because the stress was affecting my health. I would not lose my life over dollars. Not today, not never. So in my frustration, and in my seclusion, reason being, of course, I was then bad-mouthed. And she shared her side of the story, but not my side of the story. So there were those times when we had meetings when I would notice the body language. I would notice the tables that they went to. I would notice me being very comfortable in my space. I had my purse over here and I had my books on over here. You feel me? Space doesn't bother me. It's actually comforting. Because in that space, I can then input things, people, that served me, that respected me. That connected with me. I would then benefit from having these people that were true and true in their understanding of the position, and even go as far as connecting outside of job hours. Building bonds. So pushing me away or moving away meant less stress. Can I say that again? It meant less stress. See, when you are in my face, that's when you have the opportunity to disrespect. When you are interacting with me, that is when I feel the tension. But when you're nowhere to be found, because you decide to work 5 to 11 because you know I'm there 9 to 5, so you can't train me. Can we follow along? That meant I didn't have to hear your mouth. That meant I was able to concentrate. I was able to learn. I was able to have peace. Yo, I never missed her. I never missed her. Even though the position that she put me in was to make me fall, it actually made me branch out, get to know people in different areas, even considering I can move over there. There's a position over there. I then began to connect with her supervisor and that person's supervisor, that chain of command that she had access to, right? But because she was not available, I approached these higher ups and said, so-and-so is not available. But this is the dilemma that we're faced with right now. And I need to do something now. The guardian is, not happy with this situation or whatever, because we had to interact with these people, guardians. We had to interact with their doctors. The list goes on and on. Family and so forth. And we had to all be on the same table. And it actually would impress her supervisor and his supervisor when I made the effort in contacting them. They said, you know what? We're lucky to have you. And when a promotion becomes available, I'll make sure to recommend you. Did you hear me? I meant a promotion that was higher than my supervisor's position. Did you hear me? And so sometimes you have no choice but to sing your song. Because God's grace has been all over my life. And every time someone or something or some group tries to bring me down, I rise up. That's how the cookie always crumbles. I rise up because I know what is mine. I know who my Father is. I know who my mother is. I know who I am. And I give thanks. When I say I give thanks, I give thanks to all the teachers I've had. I want you to marinate in that. I give thanks to all the teachers I've had. because it's always been for my benefit. You see? So even though you may have been backstabbed, you may have been lied on, you may have been stolen from, you may have been framed, you may have been accused, you may have been defamed. When you align yourself to God, the next card is gateway. When you align yourself to God, that is the gateway to more blessings. You follow? That is the gateway to blessings. Now, those of you that want the map to that gateway, it is by aligning yourself to what God has planned for you. Because you have a calling. You have a soul's purpose. Some of you are called to break generational curses. And that can only be achieved in alignment. That can only be achieved after the dark night of the soul. After you spend time by yourself, for yourself. Get to meet your shadow self. And surrender to the point where you say, God, I don't even have the strength. I'm checking out. I'm just checking out. You see what I'm going through, right? I'm not going to try anymore. If you care, show me now. In that moment, I felt a warmth all over my essence. An embrace. An undeniable power